So guys, welcome back dito to another Red Dead Redemption. So nagpapasalamat ako sa inyo lahat sa pagsuporta ng aking channel. Lalo doon sa mga dati ko pang gameplay ng Red Dead Redemption. Lalo na yung 2. So pagpatuloy natin itong gameplay natin ng Red Dead Redemption. So let's fucking do this, guys. So guys, welcome back again to another Red Dead Redemption. So last time ko daw nagkakamali sinugod natin ulit si Bill kasi minasakal niya yung ano yung once purchased or rented you can save. Okay, pupunta tayo kay Bonnie dito. Oh, patay yun, tumayo. Yon, wild horses, tame passions. Okay, so mga ganda to. Manguhuli tayo ng kabayo gamit ang laso.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew MacFarlane.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always going to be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. That sneaking around and spying and secret missions. It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
Hindi, manguhuli tayo ng kabayo dito.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Let's see if we can put that new lasso of yours to good use. That ranch hand said there's a pack of wild horses nearby.
Okay, tara. Nasaan ba yun? Ito, lasso.
Yeah!
Tara.
You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshal got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret that sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics.
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
But I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss MacFarlane.
Hennigan said. So kapag ka pala dito nakakapatay ay nadadagdagan yung ayun oh.
There's the horses! Get that lasso ready!
Rope one! We'll bring him down together!
Yan, gusto ko yan.
Easy!
Hold him there now!
That's it!
Yo.
Hold on to it!
Almost got it.
Show me what you got, boy!
Relax now.
Take it slow now!
You'll have this in
Let's
no
see it,
time.
boy! Come on in, cowboy!
Come on.
Keep at it, Mr.
Come on,
Marston!
nearly got it.
Come on, let's go!
It's it.
Try not
Yun.
to spook
Calm
him too
down
much!
now. Relax now. Nearly there.
Yo.
Nicely done, boy! Mount up, Marston. You leave this one to me. Whew. I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, Mr. Marston! Let's rope another one!
Okay. Yun po.
Giddy up!
Gusto ko yung pink. Ito.
We haven't got all day!
Come on. I don't want you to get hurt.
That's it! Hold it there! Right, let's see if you can break this one!
Come on, baby. Calm down. Relax.
Sit.
That's it.
Sit.
Come on, come on, come on. Nearly there. Come on.
Ayun.
You got him eating out of your hand! Nice work! I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
Come on. I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But it's straight, and it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss MacFarlane.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural at busting broncos?
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine rancher one day. If you can bear to stop killing people for a living.
Sure.
Yun.
Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's head for Armadillo.
Tara. Akapan ni Bonnie. The meeting
You never
today.
did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss MacFarlane?
From a couple of cheap governesses Pa hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss MacFarlane.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
There's my boys. Come on, Mr. Marston.
Come on.
right behind the herd.
Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there.
Okay, so manghuhuli na naman tayo ng kabayo.
Wait for my signal, and don't let those horses out of your sight.
Right you are, miss. Slow down.
Maganda yung puli, oh.
Come.
Okay. Ay, yung gold. Ayun, oh.
Come on, easy up now. Slow it up now. Come on. Whoa.
Huli-huli na. Oh, ang dami mga ganda kabayo, eh.
Whoa. Let's go. Easy.
Yun.
Jesus Christ.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him back.
Yeah.
Get after him.
Si... Huli natin. Ayun yung gusto ko, eh. Sana magkameron tayo ng ganyang kabayo.
Yeah. Let's go.
Ah, ano mo pahuli, ah. Oh! Ay, ano naman?
I got you now. Here we go.
Eh, ito gusto ko, eh.
Almost got you. I got you. You're mine now. Calm down now. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Come on.
Bilis, ah.
Whoa, whoa.
Yun.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own?
Yun.
As a thank you from all of us.
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
Yeah, may bago tayong kabayo. O, nasan yung isang kabayo natin?
Let's go!
Okay. Okay. So, punta tayo dito. Okay. Paano ba yung ano? Yun. Yan. Oh, bilis. Ayos to kabayong to. Mas mabilis to. Pero gusto ko yung umaapoy eh. Yung kabayo dito kasi alam ko DLC lang yun eh. You shall not give false testimony except for profit.
And I can tell you with no uncertainty that miracle cures are no laughing matter. I bid you good day, sir. Oh, Mr. Marston, good to see you. How have you been keeping?
I'm well, Mr.
Mr. West Dickens. Nigel West Dickens of East Cheap, London, New Waverly, New York, and Armadillo, New Austin. At your service.
At my service.
At everyone's service. At the service of science, of knowledge, of life.
How are your wounds?
Much, much better. But then they would be.
Would be...
I know a cure for all ailments, Mr. Marston.
Ah, I'm sure you do. And I'm sure for just $2 an ounce, I could live forever.
Oh, but for you, sir, I'd do a bulk discount rate of $1.95 an ounce. As long as you buy 100 ounces or more. That's a lot of immortality.
Give it up, old man.
That's Mr. West Dickens to you, boy.
Give it up, old man.
Listen, Marston, I'm broke, but this stuff is good. It works. I need a healthy young man like you. Come along, let's ride over to my newest customer at Ridgewood, and I'll explain while we go.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right, John, let us make haste for Ridgewood Farm.
Tara. Susugat siya sa gilid. Sa
I heard about
giliran.
you, Mr. West Dickens.
And I about you, John Marston. For the love of God, try to stay on the road.
Hoodwinking the weak, gullible out of their hard-earned money.
My dear boy, it is you who is gullible, if I may be so bold, for heeding such ill-informed
You're
scuttlebutt.
as full of wind as a horse with the collar.
I have been blessed with the gift of language, and for that I will not apologize. But the West Dickens elixirs speak for themselves. If my tonic is such a sham, how do you explain the fine metal with which you find me? Last time you saw me, I was knocking on death's door.
You should thank the doctor for that. And I reckon you were acting it up worse than it was.
Act I can, John. A more convincing Othello there has never been. And so shall you, a fair Iago or Cassio.
I don't like the sound of that.
Stay on the road! We're going to destroy the merchandise! Showmanship, John. The flourish. The we get to Ridgewood. We are operating in a competitive marketplace. Our product must stand out.
And how does this involve me?
We're going to use your God-given talents to our advantage.
I'm really starting to
I'll
regret
drop
this.
you off at the outskirts of Ridgewood. That
Uy.
all look when we came together. For the love of God, try to stay on the road. Once I'm set up, saunter nonchalantly into the clouds and is sure to perform. Eventually, I will call you up to try my tonic. After extolling the virtues, best you alight here, dear boy, so no one sees us arriving together. See you shortly, and remember, showmanship.
Ayun, bis natin kabayo.
Come on.
Uy, dito yung ano may yung last ano natin last mission dito yung may minasa kayo.
Are you tired of hurting? Tired of being sick? I was once too. Good to see you all, my friends. Prepare to be amazed.
Friends! Hard-working souls of Cholla Springs, gather round, gather round. Do you suffer from rheumatism, lumbago, acute chronic sciatic, neurologic or inflammatory pain? Well, I represent the only company that makes the genuine article that cures headaches, neuralgia, earache, toothaches, backache, swelling, sprains, sore chests, swelling of the throats, contracted cords and muscles, anxieties and ravaged nerves, stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts and bruises, and it adds vitality and vigor to the healthy man.
But can you prove it, old man?
Oh, I'm sure there's some customer here who could prove the qualities of it by taking a drink right now. You, sir, come up here. Step right up.
Tayo pa talaga yun ano eh.
That's the spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention. This poor, wretched volunteer, entirely unknown to me, will demonstrate the effects of Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic. Be you a cowpoke or athlete, this miraculous elixir developed with the wisdom of the East keeps the muscles supple and relaxes the cords. It loosens the joints and gives a feeling of youth and vigor to the whole system. Not possible, I hear you say. Well, doubt no longer. Faith can move mountains, but I ask not for faith. I am a man of science, and today science will be vindicated. Your eyesight is greatly improved. Is that not so, friend?
If you say so.
That's right, it is. You heard him. What a good sport you are, sir. Now, gaze over yonder at that porch. If you squint, you may just be able to make out the skull that's hanging there. Go ahead, friend. Shoot that skull and demonstrate the miraculous eyesight you now possess. The eyesight of an eagle, granted by imbibing Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic.
Anybody can make that shot. This man is a fraud. If your eye's so damn sharp, why don't you try shooting my hat out of the air?
My friends, our test case has been challenged to shoot a gentleman's hat out of the sky above our heads.
You can fool these people, but you ain't fooling me. Right. Let's just see how sharp you is with a moving target.
Dead ayan.
Get ready. He's about to throw it.
You ready to get embarrassed again?
Have you ever seen such an eye? Behold the power of the elixir plucked out of the sky.
Hey! Hey! What? You think you can put a hole in a man's hat and just walk away, do you? Well, it don't work like that around here, mister. Come on! Are you a man or not?
A challenge of battle has been offered to our volunteer. Let the battle commence!
Come on then, partner.
Just look at the strength the tonic is affording him. There it is, skeptics and dissenters, irrefutable proof. Do not let this opportunity pass you by.
Look, he's over there. Go get him.
This ends now.
Watch out, he's got a gun.
Who the hell do you think you are? You ain't leaving here alive.
Oh! You kill Aquila. Hindi. You should not give false testimony. Okay. Except for profit. Ooh.
Marvelous shot, dear boy. The kind of deadly accuracy that can only be afforded by the West Dickens elixir. Come, I have plenty for all.
You'll be fine. Get out of my way.
Hey, where are you going?
I want a bottle. Get me a bottle, please. One of them, right here.
No harm in trying one bottle, I suppose.
Hindi.
Well, I think that went kind of well, don't you?
I'm just glad that my normal job involves either chasing after cattle or murderers. Not the likes of you, mister.
Don't be like that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to say my goodbyes, head on back to the real world.
Wait, sir. I've been thinking about your predicament, and I think I may have an idea. I've been thinking I could be your cunning Odysseus. Beware of the Greeks bearing gifts, sir. Williamson had better beware. We will make them into Trojans.
I don't rightly get you.
I want you to go and see my old friend Seth. He can come across as a little curious, but I'm sure you two will get on. He's most often found at Coots Chapel. He's very devout.
Why see him?
Because between him and me, we can get those gates to open for you, and you can walk right in, just like in Homer's great Trojan yarn!
Hello.
Okay, fame. Oh! Tanga. Tara, tayo dito. Okay, man muna tayo dito. Fast travel tayo. Travel destination. Okay, ito. You can now help the ranch hunt patrol MacFarlane Ranch. Okay, doon tayo kay Bonnie. Yun. A tempest looms.
Come on, let's go! Get him in there! Come on!
Amos!
Hey, miss, I got most of the horses secure and the chickens.
Well, thank you, Amos, but it's the herd I'm worried about.
I know, they're scattered all over the valley and beyond. The weather is coming in real fast.
So what do you suggest, Amos? We leave the herd out there to be scattered by the storm and ourselves left here to die without a livelihood?
Can I help?
No, miss. If the men get caught out in that storm, they're gonna die.
And if we lose our herd, we'll all die, you stupid man.
Doesn't sound like we're left with much of a choice then. Come on, Amos. Round up your men. Let's get the herd.
Dang.
Mount your horse.
Hurry!
Okay.
Let's go!
Whoa!
Easy.
Tara.
That sky don't look good. I'm starting to think somebody up there's conspiring against me. Are you a religious man?
Not in any real sense. Sometimes I tell myself things happen
Tanga.
for a reason. Like what brought me here was fate come a-calling. But nobody made my path for me.
We all need to look for answers somewhere. Some in big old books, others in big old bottles of whiskey.
Believing in some kind of divine purpose ain't gonna get me my wife and kid back. The past is who we are, Miss MacFarlane. There ain't no changing that. Faith is a luxury I can't afford.
We have 2 herds out grazing in different pastures. We'll need to merge them and bring them all back.
I think we can handle that.
The cows get real ornery in bad weather. It's more work, but I'll show you how to deal with them. It's gonna be difficult to talk in this weather. Stay close. We don't want to lose each other.
You know.
Whoa there! Come on, boys. Let's take them over to the other herd. We'll try to drive them all back to the ranch together.
Come on!
The weather changes fast out here. This storm came out of nowhere.
Hoy. Sumama ka doon.
Come on, I can't do this all by myself in this weather.
Yo. Boom. Got.
They're spooked! We have to stop them stampeding! Oh my god! They're running for the cliff!
Faster!
Oh.
Son of a bitch! Come on!
Oh. Hindi, bakit? Most herds are dead.
Do something! They're heading for the cliff!
Yeah!
Yung mga nag-suicide. Bagal tuloy.
That was close. Right, let's round up those stragglers. Hurry, we gotta move that herd.
Let's go! Whoa!
What are you waiting for?
Salam,
Come on!
Bonnie. 21. Pero may mga namatay rin. Oh. Na ulit. Bonnie, tumabi ka dyan.
The storm can work. What are you waiting for?
Pasok lahat. Yo.
The weather's getting worse. Gotta get that herd together. You saved the herd back there. You might make a decent rancher one day.
Thank you, Mr. MacFarlane.
Okay. Okay guys, so hanggang dito na lang muna tayo. So nagpapasalamat sa inyo lahat sa pagsuporta ng aking channel, lalo sa mga dati ko pang gameplay ng Red Dead Redemption. So thank you for watching and I will see you next time. Peace out.